Okay guys, we had tons of fun making the Old Town Road parody, and apparently a lot of you guys really liked that too. It was just like a random idea and we decided to go for it. But now back to our normal everyday vlogging. The rabbits are now 2 weeks old today, and they all have their eyes and ears open. So they are getting big, and the nest box will be coming out here pretty soon. As of right now, they aren't jumping out of it. They're definitely hopping around in there. They're jumping pretty high up and getting real mobile, but they're not quite jumping in and out of the nest box just yet. I'm sure that it won't be long before they start doing all of that though. It's a lot later than usual for me to be getting out here, but I wanted to show you guys a few things before it gets just crazy hot out here. The rain, oh my gosh guys, it has been raining, I don't know, what feels like nonstop. I mean, obviously you can tell it's pretty sunny right now, but we've had rain like either every day or every other day, and it's been 3/4 of an inch to 2 inches every single time. Or it'll rain at night and then be okay during the day, or on and off all day long. But I feel like our garden is being drowned. We have pepper blossom drops, and our tomatoes look pretty weak right now. And I just I don't know. I don't want to lose them, and I feel like if we continue the rain, which the forecast says that this is going to be one of the wettest summers we've ever had, then we're going to lose a lot this year already. And we already lost a lot in the beginning due to rain and flea beetles, and now the rain just doesn't want to stop coming down. But I guess it is what it is, huh? There's always next year, right? So here the rain came down pretty hard, and now I've just got tomato plants laid over, and they're all looking pretty droopy and curled leaves. A couple of them are looking okay, but a lot of them are looking pretty rough and just sad. Like, look at the leaves. They're like begging us to stop the water. I'm sorry, tomatoes. It's out of my control. Okay, today is not garden tour day, but I have to show you this because I'm like crazy excited about it. And I just can't hold it in any longer. That, my friends, is our fruit blossom. And there are also male flowers open. So as long as we get some buzzing little bees and stuff over here, we may actually be at the beginnings of zucchini here in the next few weeks. Look at those bean plants. They're just getting so big and lush. And they're beginning to really start producing for us too. We actually tried our first batch of green beans 2 nights ago. I had actually just been collecting handful at a time until we finally got enough, and it was delicious. The kids loved it. We loved it. I'm really looking forward to a lot more, actually. It was really, really good. Look at all my weeds in the walkway. But we did get some cardboard for that. We've been collecting cardboard for a little over a week now, and I think we've probably got enough to do the main areas that are being just like overrun with weeds. And I mean, luckily enough, in the actual beds we're not being hit with too many weeds. It's actually just through the walkways. And there's that free mulch place. If you haven't seen the video where we put in like 7 loads of mulch, I'll link that up here. But that place is finally starting to fill back up with more mulch, so we will probably be headed up there, I don't know, sometime this weekend or next week, to load up as much as we can to start layering over the top of the cardboard to help suppress the weeds, and probably mulching a bit more around the bases of the plants so that you know, the roots are protected, because all of this rain seems to be really pushing all of the mulch away from the roots and trying to expose all of that. So there have been a few tiny projects in the works. One is honestly just for the kids. It's summertime, it's hot, and we decided to pick up a pool. We had one last year, but it was really tiny, and Jay and I actually enjoy relaxing with the kids. So we picked up a pool, and as y'all know, our yard is, you know, not flat, pretty much anywhere of our property. So we had to find a way to make a level spot for a 10-foot diameter pool. So, excuse the crazy mess, but I will show you what this looks like. Although unorthodox, it is a nice level platform for a pool. As you can tell, that's the pool, but it is covered with a tarp, and it's not aired up and filled up, obviously, because we ran out of daylight yesterday. But my mom came over and she actually helped me level all of this up. Yes, that's a tire, guys. Don't judge me. I am not a carpenter by any means, and if I were, I'm sure this would be an immaculate looking little platform patio type thing for our swimming pool. But I did what I could with what I had and what knowledge I have of being able to use a tape measure and a 4-foot level, and, you know, just throwing a bunch of stuff up underneath it to hold it and brace it. It has a little extra room so that whenever the kids get out, they won't be standing directly in grass, so if they get in and out, it shouldn't dirty it up too much. It also has a pump, and we'll be shocking it, but they're pretty excited, and I will be working on filling it today. They're currently not here. Jara is with me, but the other two are actually at their cousin's house. So when they get home, they're going to be surprised with a filled pool. There's a baby deer running down the road. Little baby jumping in the forest. Another project we've got going on, although small, it was actually one of our next step projects, is the rabbit tractor. So our original plan was to just build our own rabbit tractor completely from the scrap wood that we have laying around, and probably to just go buy some more fencing with the funds that we could and get it made, because around 4 to 5 weeks the babies will be able to go into the tractor to be grown out. They will no longer need to be with their mom, and they'll be weaned off from her. So that was the plan, but we actually ran across someone selling what they used as a chicken coop, and it was almost perfect for our rabbits. So we are about to start working on it and get it, you know, fixed up. Just a couple of things that we need to change on it in order to make it our rabbit tractor. So as you can see, similar fencing to what we actually used inside the cages, but we will have to reinforce the fencing a bit. It should be very easy to roll around. It's very lightweight and it has handles on both sides. This is the side where they allowed the chickens to go in and out. And obviously we can't have that. We can't just open this and be able to crawl in to get the rabbits. We actually need the top to open up. So we are actually going to fit this door with their water bottles and possibly put in a feeder on the side over here or something, a covered feeder, so that when they eat and drink, they're actually out of the weather. One other thing that you guys might have heard on our parody video, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it up here. We are looking into getting bees, so flood our comments with all of your beekeeping knowledge. We're complete newbies, but Jay really wants to get bees, and it will be super beneficial to not only my garden, but lots of others. And honey is always delicious. The neighbor's chickens are going a bit crazy over there. Oh my goodness, guys. So it is so humid out here. Having the sun finally come out after the rain, when it does peak out, it has just been so crazy humid, like the kind of weather where just after a rain the sun comes and it feels like it's 20 degrees hotter because it's just so humid. It feels like that right now, and it's only like 10 o'clock this morning. So hot. I am airing up the ring of the pool, and I'm about to start filling it. The kids are going to be really excited when they get here. I might be pretty excited too because it's so hot. It's almost too hot, you know. It's like one of those days where you seek shelter in the shade any chance you get. And now I'm starting to rethink the idea of putting this pool in full sun. It's about noon now, close to 12:30. I've been out here working. Clouds look like it's gonna try to rain again today. Pool is going up. I've actually been out here doing some work, and man, is it hot. It's like that kind of hot where you have to go and reapply deodorant, you know, just like that hot. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. About halfway on the pool, and let me tell you, does this water look inviting or what? Oh my gosh, I just want to jump right on in, but I know I have work to do, so the pool time for me is going to have to wait at least a little while longer.
Photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. Oh no, it's true.
Okay guys, today is actually garden tour day, but it's raining a lot. I can't catch an in between the rain kind of moment, So we're probably going to have to hold off, and when it stops raining I'll be able to get out here and get the tour done. But this is Arkansas. This is our yard, guys. And all of this was just in the last, 5 minutes. The garden is being flooded, and I'm sure the tomatoes are going to hate this, and so are the peppers. We already have a lot of blossom drop. It's flooding. It's draining because we live on a hill, so that's a plus, but it is flooding in a lot of spots. Even on the cardboard that we just placed. There are a lot of areas that are getting hit with a lot of rain. Hopefully our tomatoes can pull through. They've been hating all this rain and looking really bad and wilty, and they're all producing tomatoes, but I don't see us getting those tomatoes from all of this. The pumpkins are liking it though. It's flooding down our road. Luckily we do live on a hill, so it does drain pretty well for the most part. Here's all that mulch area that we added, and as you can tell, lots of puddles. We did add a fence area here leading to the rabbits. And this is a bit uphill, so it's not flooded right here, but all our little babies. Everybody's getting a little wet today. The rain is just coming from every direction. Poor guys. This is how you gotta feed the rabbits in the rain. We're eventually gonna need to cover all of this area over here, and we do have plans on doing that so that it will keep them out of the weather a bit better, but we gotta do what we can with what we've got for now, and this is what we're doing.